Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. We're back on our Kingdom of Sicily series. This is episode 5. In today's episode, we're going to be declaring war upon the Holy Roman Empire and pressing my father's claim. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, let me know in the comments, feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, where you'd like me to expand and conquer, and feel free to leave a dislike if you want. It's 1287 AD. We're roughly around about, what, 70, 80 turns into our Let's Play, and we're going to be finally declaring war upon the HRE. We are heavily outnumbered, but hopefully with my military allies and soon-to-be vassals, we should be able to press them. We currently have King Enrico here, the second king we've had from this series, the King of Jerusalem, the fighter for North Africa. My father before me, Federico, King Federico Africanus, the conqueror of North Africa. I've also got my son here, Giovanni, with a full stack, so we should be able to push against them. The Austrians are nearby. We've also got Saxony to the north. We've got Lorraine nearby as well. Oh, what the hell is this? What's going on here? Ah, okay. Trierian nobles are going against the electorate of Trier. Okay, there's a bit of a rebellion going on here. We've got Bavarians, more Austrians, Bohemians to the south and east. We've still got our territories in Sicily and southern Italy, of course. We're still trying to convert the populace in Carthage and North Africa, but it's taking so long. We've got a Catholic basilica, which costs 10,000-ish. The next one nearly costs 20, and we're still having to hold and have units hold it. We've got like, what, a full stack here, half a stack there, another half a stack, so two full stacks like garrisoning two regions. We've managed to take Damascus and the port city of Jerusalem here, and we've got half a stack in that holding. So I was only able to send to north. Diplomacy wise, it's actually quite crazy how many European factions we've been able to unite and bring into the fold. A lot of factions have bent the knee to me as well. Wales is my vassal, Ireland, Georgia, England, Hungary and Croatia, and I have a cheesy tactic here soon to bring all of the Holy Roman Empire's vassals directly under my vassalship, so we'll try and do that in a moment. Going to the family tree, Federico, of course. Where am I now? King Enrico, my son Alison is of age, he's next in line. I've also got Silvano, my second born son, he's married to a Hungarian princess. My daughter's married to the King of Ireland. My daughter was married to King Thomas of England. Looking over to my brother's family tree, we're married into the Georgian royal family, along with my cousin is married to Constantine of the Serbs. My brother Corrado married a princess of Trebizond, having royal Roman blood in their line. Sebastiano, who married a Swedish girl. Eventually, my cousin Cesar is 13. So if that's not a bit of a a warning, something to be worrying about with his Byzantine and Swedish blood, we're going to have to watch out for my cousin there. But the Sicilian family line is secure, of course, through my son Giovanni and Alessandro, and my second born son Silvano and Paolo, Leonard, Augusto, Gabriel. So there's a fair few sons there, and also my brother's children, my brothers as well, Michelangelo and Ranieri. So let's declare war upon the HRE now. So diplomacy-wise, Balder, the son of Otto IV, is 55 now. We're going to be battling out like our fathers did. Now, if I straight up ask for... they would nearly do that straight up for a vassalship. I know if I offer one of my relations, it goes to high. So what I'll do, become my vassal HRE, and if they become my vassal, automatically all these vassals come over to me. But before we even try and attempt that, I get 7,000 per turn. Now, if I'm not mistaken, every single vassal gives around about 2,000 in payments and tariffs per turn for us directly controlling them. So will you become my vassal directly? And they've accepted. As you can see there, all of the HRE's vassals have come over to me. They still have a military alliance with Denmark. A lot of these factions we did have military alliances with anyway, but now they're under my direct vassalage. I don't have to give them autonomy if I don't choose to. The HRE do have a military pact with Denmark. They're at war with Mecca and the Sultanate, but now they are my puppet. Now, does that change things as well? So as you can see here, 7,000 per turn has rocketed up to 24,000 per turn. So that's a little bit cheeky, and we still have these military alliances somehow. So what we're going to do now is we're going to straight up declare war upon the HRE, and we're going to call all our vassals there. So let's declare war upon them. Will Denmark stand with them? And they have refused. So the entire world is now at war with them, and we've also managed to cheese those vassals. In this 1212 AD mod, a lot of these vassals, I've had England for like nearly 30 turns under my control, due to being able to marry off my family members. The 1 turn per year has allowed me to expand my family tree quite massively, and in, of course, Total War Attila, the family tree is incredibly strong. So we were able to marry, we were able to allow England to become our vassal, bend the knee, but they get one of my daughters and so forth. We set a co-war target of Frankfurt now, so I've got 2 full stacks just sitting here. Hopefully the HRE comes out and attacks me with their Emperor Baldur, and I hopefully want Austria, I want my puppets, Bavaria, Lorraine, I want them, and Saxony really to try and push against Frankfurt, and we can sit here and soak up some of the pressure. So that cheese is now done. Let's end the turn and continue to see how they react. So they've got a couple of options here. If vassal turns come before me, they might get pressed and attacked, but if nothing happens, they could very well push us here. There has been a fight already. Austria is now doubled back. There might have been a little fight there, but we have set a co-war target. Hopefully other factions should be able to mobilize and push against them in Frankfurt. We're going for their capital. They've only got that territory in the north there as well. 2 full stacks along with vassal support should be enough. But let's see how the HRE responds. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. So it doesn't look like anyone's mobilized, so that's not good. We want to them to, oh, okay, we're kind of blocked here. We want our allies to whittle them down. I can't actually move anymore. That's as close as I can get. Huh, interesting. Anyway, I wanted my allies to whittle them down. I was going to push to a closer area, but we really want for them to bring the fight to us. We've set a co-war target, but none of my allies seem to be pushing and mobilizing and taking the initiative. We're getting 25k per turn now, so we are going to be able to upgrade quite significantly our churches, but it looks like they're making a move here now. Yep, and this is what we want. So we are very much outnumbered in this fight. 5,420 versus 9,000 men of the HRE. Jurgen Klopp, maybe it's his ancestor, the Liverpool manager in real life. Axe sergeants pushing in, sergeant spearmen there as well, dismounted Imperials, 6 units of crossbows, so they don't have archer supremacy, but they probably have skirmisher. Cavalry, they have, God, that's not good. They've really crossbow spammed, so especially in a defensive position, that's not good. And cavalry wise, they probably slightly beat us as well. Alrighty, let's chuck a quick save and then a hard save. This is going to be the fight for the HRE. Look, if we can get a defensible position enough, we should be alright, even though we're outnumbered by about 3,000. Okay guys, welcome to the battlefield. And this Looks crazy. Obviously, because we didn't attack them, we can't choose a nice clean day. But a clean, clear day. But it's absolutely foggy, and this map is right on a mountain range. If we were like up here, it probably would be more beneficial for us. But I think the play for this is essentially just a corner camp. There's a slight end of elevation on the right. And I actually think this is better. Because their crossbows, they are going to be able to get crossbows on this side. But they're not going to be able to shoot us from there. They're going to be able to get us from there, though. That's alright. So, we're fighting with my son, Giovanni, for now. So, we'll move that there. And then the main army's coming from here. A lot less trees. But it is closer. Look, you know what? I think pushing there is better. We'll pull some cavalry here. Just to shield it. But overall, looks like most of the enemy is coming from the north there. So we want to try and rendezvous here. And yeah, just get everyone to run there. Oh, it looks like some of the enemy opposition are pushing there. So we're going to have to make a quick formation once my forces get here then. So try and move this way. Obviously, fatigue is a huge thing in this mod. So we do have to be careful, like rotating some of these guys. Is that cavalry here? Because we might be able to get some. If we can hit someone from the side somehow, some of those peasant crossbows. This is going to be a hell of a fight. There's going to be a lot of casualties lost in this. But hopefully we can be victorious. You will win if the timer runs out. So we've got time on our side. We probably can hit some of those crossbows and some of these guys from the rear once we form up with the prince. My line is secure, so we are going to be able to use my general slightly more efficiently. So move into a better position now. Let's send them in, even though we can't overly see them too much. The HRE have the advantage. It's all theirs to play for. Cavalry's moving into position as well. It's an ambush, that's fine, keep going. Yeah, there's crossbows there. Run them down, man. There are axemen slightly entwined there, so you need to be more this way more. So that's not a bad charge. It's going to take quite some time for them to move there, though. And maybe you're better off pulling cavalry out and trying to surround them. So they can go there. They are going to get there. They're just taking so long, and I want to be able to get these catapults used as well. Is this cavalry giving chase? They are slightly. Okay, let's move into this defensive position here now then. Something like that is nearly the play. Maybe slightly higher up. Yeah, something like that. That'll do for now, and then we can make a second rung. We've got men entwined into it. That's why it looks a bit iffy. That's not perfect. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that'll do. For now. Okay. And then we'll move the generals back here. And we'll move the cavalry into a better position and get them all to rally up there. Alright. We do have some crossbows here as well. So if we can put them in the center, just for now, and we should be able to form some reasonable shield formation, you'd think. Oh, that's alright. Because there's so many different units, they might have to do their own thing. Oh, that might be it. Yep. Shield wall. Allow everyone here to go shield wall. And spear wall. Okay, reinforcements are coming. And that could be the second rung. There-ish. Archers can be slightly further back. The catapult. If you can event... Oh! Looks like we're trying to be intercepted here slightly. Yeah, they're going after the exposed catapult. Unfortunately, they're just... the catapults just aren't quick enough. You're going to be able to get that. Yeah, that's a shame. They're just going for it now. They're trying to target it big time. Just disembark, withdraw with it. It might give them a little bit more time. It's a shame. Not much you can do about that, though. They just are so slow in rotation. Right. Oh, my infantry isn't even going to make half of it. Alright. Try and surround that. You get around the back of that. Yeah, my infantry are just going to be incredibly tired. So it looks like... yeah, we're going to have to sacrifice a couple. Okay. They still should withdraw, so we technically save them. Alright, that's good there. You fall out here. Get the cavalry back here. We'll go again. Okay. So... those crossbows would have gotten some shots off, but they can go back here now. Right. That has actually worked a bit. Because some of them have been shielded quite well. Okay. So cavalry needs to be engulfing this sort of stuff. They're still falling back into their defensive position and they're holding. Yeah, cavalry really needs to be going after this sort of stuff. You can go for this. You peel this way, you peel that way, and then surround that. I've sacrificed a couple, though that's fine. We need to rejig this front line because there's stuff here that can be more efficient. Right, because, like, there we go. That's what I want you to be. Bit the second rung. Archers move into position. Rain, fire, and death. Crossbows are probably just sit there and look pretty. Okay. Well, we've actually got units here, so just go for that. You run down them. So they had 8,000, so there's still 2,000 before they haven't even come in. Okay. So, poor bastards here were sacrificed. Move the general and prince further back. That's now destroyed. Go after these crossbows here. Okay. Those 3 units that shielded have worked well. Okay. Allied, they still outnumber us slightly. 4,000. Yeah, they might just have the numbers on us. That's the only thing as well. Alright. So allow everyone here by the crossbows. So what even is that? These guys can go into a shield wall. These guys can make a defensive position as well. Okay. Run down this. We want to be able to... yeah, there's crossbows here. We'll be able to push into the back of that. Our cavalry is going to be crucial in this. They're now breaking. We just need to let everyone else hold here. So our defensive position is working alright. 2 rows deep. My archers are targeting the enemy where they can. The king of Sicily and its prince are sitting back. We are using a later date mod as well, so we have slightly better quality infantry as we're progressing throughout the campaign compared to vanilla. Crossbows there are coming back. Let's send 1 unit over there. That's gone now. Good. Right, make sure that doesn't come back. Just to spice things up, even though it's not entirely historically accurate, it'll be fine. Heavy shot, fire and stuff could be the play, but fire into this. Okay, and we want to start targeting crossbows. What's in that 24? Let's go. Let's go. We need to go now. Right, so you can hit into the back of this because there's a lot more cavalry there. We might have to get rid of the cavalry first. My only issue is armor-piercing rounds, especially from this range. They'll probably buckle us. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, we do have a brace, so we'll drop that. We've got a fear we can drop here, and a rally as well. It does look like... Oh, I was going to say their cavalry's pushed, but it hasn't quite. So, you hit them from behind. You hit these guys from behind. And because you are slightly heavier plated, you can go there. So we've killed 1,000, and we've lost 800 of ours. And there's a cavalry unit here, though. So we need to probably change that. Medium crossbows can actually hold their own quite well. If we can somehow get rid of some generals. They seem to be wavering slightly there, which I'm surprised to see. If we can kill a general, that might be able to work. Kill Jurgen. That might be beneficial to us. Surround that. Like, yeah, get around that. Kill the general. Maybe try and push and plug you. Get around that. A complete surround might be better there. You're phasing that away. Get there. Alright, so everyone else is still holding there quite well. Get a little charge in. You might need to double back because they're going to push there. Yeah. Because even though we've got a surround going on here, that'll be good. Okay, so they are buckling slightly there. Those abilities did go off, which is good. And that one can go there as well. Pick blobs and fire into them, archers, please. Okay. That's now gone, which is good. Make sure we try and kill this general. 3's enough. But already, this is the battle for the seat of the Holy Roman Empire. Oh my god. It's actually quite crazy. This is what I love about this mod. Epic field battles like this. Archers raining fire and death upon the enemy. Sicilian and HRE standards blowing in the wind. We are slightly outnumbered, but we should be able to hold with superior tactics. Okay, as I say that, there's a sword unit trying to rush me here. Sexy. Oh, and they're trying to... Yeah, what are they trying to do? Only 60, that's so mad. Alright. You can push after this. Try and essentially stop that crossbow fire coming after me. How are we going now? 4,000. Yeah, they've still got 13,000, not 13,000, 1,300 in reserve. Okay, so that's not good. So they're starting to phase us out here with swordsmen. They are buckling a lot, though. Swing around this way. Continue to disperse and break that up. We just need to kill this general, though. My cavalry is exhausted. We're definitely going to need to continue with these braces and rallies. Come on, come on. Oh! Looks like we might be able to finish off Jurgen now, which will free up a lot of units. And they seem to be buckling there as well. Continue to push this way. We have managed to drag out these heavy melee 13th century. These guys are badass, man. Their whole line is buckling. It's because their generals retreated. Unfortunately, a unit of my cavalry's been caught then. I haven't noticed. God, they are still chasing me. Right. Okay, only 600 more. Yeah, push into the back of this. You're free. Go. Start, like, form up first, then go. Form up. They're buckling massively. Yeah, there we go. Now go. Go, 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 go. Oh, so much of their front line's buckling. Form up and then go again. You pull back, because they are intertwining with swordsmen and stuff. And we actually broke that there in that charge. Haha! Corner camping and cheese wins once more. So the Sicilian charge is coming in now. It actually broken a unit entirely there. And let's go again. Oh, look at this. 500 more, so we still outnumber them. Pull down. Central. They have completely buckled there. There's a heavy sword unit here. Look, if we can surround that, we might be able to get it, even though it's just posturing. So they're in a full retreat. Our archers are going to have a field day here. Fall back, we'll hit this prick with all sides. There we go. Yeah, now go now. Have a crack at that. Even though they're very heavy melee. 112 before an initial charge. Let's run them down. Hit them from all sides! I don't know, 112. We don't want to stay too long in there. Shaken, attacked by the rear. God, they're quick though. Yeah, they are just too... Oh, yeah, that's what we want, but... It works, but we're just surrounded by other swordsmen. Yeah. It was working, but not well enough. Okay. Yep, so all their reinforcements are in. More cavalry's coming in now. Look how much crossbows they have there. Unfortunately, that unit's been caught, but that's alright. Continue to push there with my cavalry. I don't know how the hell we're going to run that down. Because the problem is with all these skirmishes as well. Trying to run them down. There's no point of running after them. It's going to be a nightmare. So we're still numerically about the same. But we've got a couple of our guys are dwindling now. Try and skirmish back into that. They probably have... Now this is going to be difficult. This last lot here. So, if we push out of position... Actually, what we could do, we can move crossbows there. That's the play. That's crossbows is the play. Because... Look, if we try and, like, put the entire army... like that way, it's not going to work well, I don't think. So what we're better off doing is getting crossbows here. So hit that, hit this, get my crossbows to do this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Hit the heavies. And just play it by time, because there's more guys coming in. If a charge comes close, we're just going to have to pull back. These guys are coming for you. Just hit them. Just absolutely litter them with crossbow bolts. They're turning now anyway. Continue to get my archers to fire into that. Yeah, they're starting to pick apart my front line. That charge is coming in. says obstructed. Whoa, they're really going for my general there. If we can kind of trade a bit. Nearly pull the crossbows out. I don't know if that's going to work. But that's where they should be. Yeah, they're starting to target my front line now. They're gone, which is perfect. Yeah, we just don't have the cavalry for this. Even though we can lose them, it's fine. We're going to have to do it. Skirmish. Get your bolts out. We just need to allow our archers to continue to do most of the work. Move to there if you can. They're being fooled out, that's fine. We just need to drag away fire from them. So go for that again. Like, phase this out, like run away. Because we probably have to sacrifice these crossbows, which I don't give a shit about. Oh, archers, mate, what are you doing? Right, trying to drop now some more buffs. Because I'm frightful of overextending. That's the truth of it. Okay. Hitting them from behind is fine. You hit them from behind. Do your damage there. Alright. Hit into this still. Hit into that. Get the general to move up slightly more. You move up and take its place. Drop your debuffs there. They're now gone, that's fine. Double back, hit that. Because if these guys have to push and run them down in the open field, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. So we've lost 2,200, that's fine. Seedings, we've killed about 6,000 of theirs. Okay. We want to allow my archers to use the last of that. Turn, because they're coming for you now. Okay. They can move there. Because these guys are going to be so exhausted, I don't know how they're going to do against running against crossbows. That's my only fear. But we might have no other choice in a moment. Looks like they're trying to push right through. Let's send a unit of spears down, because this situation down here is a little bit different. So let's send some spears down there. Continue to let my archers do that. Holding that defensive position is fine. They're not targeting my generals just yet either. But numbers-wise, we have it on them. This charge should be good, though. Because what we're kind of doing is baiting these crossbows away. And that's gone as well. Pierce them from behind. Push up there. Yeah, they're buckling there. Because we could have wrapped around. That was a choice, but I made the decision not to. Right, you go there, and then you swing around the back. Right, hit these sort of stuff. Continue to let my archers to use heavy shot and others down there. It does look like they are trying to snipe the prince, but it's fine. And we'll continue to hit that as well. It's nearly getting to the point where we can just start focusing on their crossbows. Good. Now continue to fire into that. And then move you here. Okay, they're starting to target the prince a bit more than what I'd like. Okay, do I think we've got a good enough amount to charge now? Because we really want to try and encircle them if we can. Wavering. One sword unit. I think that's good. I think we're good. So, break formation. And then go like that. And then that's what you're going to do. And then these guys are already here, so they can go there. Oh, God. Break formation, everyone. There's so many units, some aren't in a formation. Right, pick a unit and go. To tie down some of these units, we might have to throw in the general. No, less the prince, but we'll see. Alright, let's go. Now they're going to try and move massively. And as you can see, if my guys aren't... Actually, you know what you need to do? Just send the cavalry there to stop them. Change your plan. Send the king and general directly. Because this is the problem. If they isolate us in areas, that's their advantage. So go there, risk your life and hold it down. Cavalry's now come back in. Alright, you go after that. Oh, nah, there's a full retreat. Oh my god, thank the fucking gods. Phew! And we've won. We've done the dirty on the HRE. Outnumbered 2, nearly 3 to 1. Phew! Relieved is the first word that comes to mind. And I don't know if we're going to be quick enough, but there's a lot of soldiers there. We did it with the ugly looking fog. Poor visibility, not picking the terrain. But the forest has massively helped us, because if they had... I reckon we probably would have lost a lot more in this flat, because their crossbows wouldn't have been somewhat obstructed. And the forest was definitely the play. Phew! So, that is 3 full stacks gone in Frankfurt. There might be one more that wasn't allowed to push in. But I don't know if we saved my catapults. I actually don't know. We still should be able to probably take the city of Frankfurt now with impunity. Close victory. Giovanni deployed 5,420. Okay, so it wasn't 3 to 1. It was nearly 2 to 1. 2,382 lost. We killed 4,200 theirs on the field. So it's nearly 2 to 1. Wow. Let's have a look at the casualties sustained, casualties inflicted. So, Spearmen did well, holding their position, 175-87. Swordsmen did alright as well, 141-31. Cavalry with Prince Giovanni got 222. Crossbows did alright, 120, 130, 20 were there. Some of them were sacrificed. Cavalry did really well, 115, 128. The protectors of the palace, Jurgen lost his life. But the HRE heavy infantry worked wonders. 32, 170. Cavalry did alright. Crossbows did really, really well. If they lined up with their 9, 10 and focused all firepower on like one unit, those armor-piercing rounds, especially with the continued focused, narrowed shot, are just venomous. They can wipe out units in nearly one go, nearly. So, we have 3,000 remaining. They have 4,600. I don't know if we're going to be able to run many of them down, and I don't know, now that we've won that, is there going to be another push? We'll just have to see. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. Alrighty, yep, so there's maybe one and a bit. Maybe they have 2 left. So, how many did we capture? 517. So, we can get 15% of our warriors. Replenished by 15%. Ransom. I don't want to do that. Killing the captives, though, might be the play. Yeah, so do we kill their 500 or we take on 15%? So, about 600 more men. Yeah, let's take on the warriors because I do fear a second push. Oh, maybe not. What are they going to do? Yeah, a second push has come, but it's not much. Okay, so we've been pushed again here. We realistically should all be able to auto-resolve this one. 3,747 against 4,200. Ah, that's a shame. I actually thought we'd better wrap up the HRE here today, but it looks like we're going to have to do this in another episode. So this isn't the finale. We're going to have to play this again before we take the city of Frankfurt. So it's going to be sort of a two-parter against the HRE. So unfortunately I have to end the video here. Episode 5. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the penultimate episode, and we'll wrap up this little cliffhanger here. Look, this is nothing compared to what we fought before, but another 4,200 are coming up against the last of our remnant. We only lost a couple units, nothing too crazy. We saved those catapults, which is the main thing, and we are probably playing in a similar position, so we might just sort of try and corner camp. This is a little bit full strength. This is massively depleted. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll just have to play this one in the next. We have to play it. I would auto-resolve it if not. So, I'll see you guys soon. Take peace. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.